Now, one of the best ways to release out the deepest layer of your muscles in the lower back and your hip is to use one of these devices. This is called the Psoas release tool. Traditionally, it is used to release out the psoas muscle, or the front part of your hip, but it is also useful for the lower back and the hip area to hit those spots that conventional methods like the spiky ball, the foam roller, or the trigger ball cannot reach because of these high protruding areas that can reach right in to the muscles that's right next to your bony skeleton. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use one of these devices for your lower back and your hip. Especially useful for people who are doing sport or people who's been releasing out for a while and they're looking for that next progression to get into the deeper layers. So let's get onto it. First of all, let's get Max. Max is the skeleton that I can show you which areas to go. This is the back of Max, or the spinal area, and the muscles that are right next to the spine. And this is where this device sits, right into this area, and then we basically lie down onto it so you can get into these areas. Now, take note that this is a solid device, so you can actually move into different parts by rotating your trunk to get into the different areas. You can also move the device into an angle position to find your muscles, even to the extent where you're getting into just the one side. Okay, so we'll be showing you all that. In the hip area, very similar, is that you put it in the middle. Now, hip is a wider area, so you can move to one side and just using the one side, just this side here, to hit. In this example, it's the left side of the hip or the glute area. Okay, so this is how we do it. We start by lying down onto the bed. Now, once you're lying down, you can put a pillow if your neck is more comfortable. We put the device, lift, and we put the device right into that lower back area. Here it is sitting in the middle, and then I slowly lower down, and I relax my body down into the psoas release tool. And here I can feel that the muscle stretching or massage, getting massaged right into that deep area. And then I move my knee to one side, and that's that sideways that we're talking about to hit different spots. Now take note, you don't have to put the device right in the center or symmetrically in the center. You can have it off to one side to hit different spots. Okay, useful to hold on to the device so your body doesn't slip and you work the muscle in there. So when you lean to the left with your legs, you'll feel the left side. You should feel the left side getting released out more. And vice versa to the other side, I'll feel the other side, right side, getting released there. And you're breathing through and you're constantly relaxing more and more into it. And it is not uncommon for the hips to eventually touch down onto the bed so you can get that full stretch and the release all in one go. Okay, let's move it to one side. I move the device out and I'm only using the one side to get into the same muscle. And here I can feel a different sensation, deeper, but off to one side. So I can target different parts to give you that complete release. Again, plus or minus the leg lean to get more fibers onto the device. Now into the hip, very similarly, down here, let's lean down and then out to one side. Okay, some people find it helpful to have the foot slightly more out so they can have more range to get right onto the side. And off center and hitting the spots again. So leg straight, leg bent, you can get different parts of the muscle to hit the glutes. So glute muscle release will be affected more if you're moving your knee and your leg by straightening the leg out and bending. In the lower back area, a little bit less. Moving the leg will not make too much of a difference, but leaning will make a bigger difference. With the hip, leaning, and with the leg, you can toggle to get all different bits to release out there. And that is a much deeper release than the trigger ball that I used previously. Now, each time you are onto this device, we want at least 2 minutes onto it to give yourself a sufficient time and give the muscle sufficient time to relax into the device so you can get that full stretch. Now, it is not uncommon for people to do up to 10 minutes or half an hour. Okay, it is for the top athletes, half an hour sessions on release devices is a good session to if they have a problem that they really want to correct. For maintaining the flexibility, usually the 2 minutes is good enough or long enough to hit the spots and help you with your sports recovery.